They didn't just want to see you fail. They wanted to see you shatter, to crumble into dust beneath the weight of their doubt, to snap like a bone under pressure, to fall apart in pieces small enough to forget. You were meant to break. That was the plan. They pushed you harder than anyone should be pushed. They threw stones at your name, chained your soul with their expectations. They waited for the sound of something precious finally giving in. They called it inevitable. They thought your collapse was guaranteed because you had the scars, because you had the pain, because you carried wounds that bled even when you smiled. They mistook your cracks for weakness. But they forgot, pressure doesn't just destroy, it creates. You didn't break, you didn't shatter, you transformed. What they thought would be your ruin became your weapon. The ashes they buried you in became the soil of your rebirth. The silence they forced on you became the echo of your return, and the pain they celebrated became the foundation of your wrath. You stopped explaining yourself. You stopped apologizing for surviving. You embraced what they feared, the version of you that doesn't care who stays uncomfortable, the version that doesn't beg to be liked, but demands to be remembered. You were meant to break, but you didn't. You held. And in holding, you became the collapse of everything that tried to destroy you. You became the ruin, the walking reminder that not everything crumbles quietly, that sometimes the one who is supposed to fall becomes the earthquake, the avalanche, the storm that rewrites the map. Now your name echoes through the wreckage, not as a victim, but as the reason the walls fell. You don't walk like you used to. You carry silence like a crown. You breathe like a threat, and every step is a reminder you survived what should have ended you, and now you end what dares to threaten you again. They thought you'd fade. They thought you'd fold. But instead, you became the consequence of their cruelty. You became the answer to every time they asked, "Who do you think you are?" Now they know. Now they remember. Because you were meant to break, but you became the ruin. And ruins don't beg. Ruins don't explain. They haunt forever.